Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Quote Breakdown. I want to welcome everybody to the show. YouTube, what's up? Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're listening on your favorite podcast platform, thank you so much. And today's going to be a good one. Um, Today's quote we're breaking down is "Don't be the guy who takes breaks when he's losing." Now, what does this mean? Right, I got a lot of good feedback on it. I also got a lot of negative feedback on it. A lot of people hit me up for more explanation. They're like, well, "What does this mean?" Let me explain. This is why we do the quote breakdowns, right? On the caption on this quote was "Move with urgency, handle the problems, and take care of your responsibilities. Get yourself on the positive side of things, then celebrate the success. Don't be the guy who moves without urgency and allows problems to roll on to the next day." Repost at the About It Life. Why does this quote piss me off? See, over the last 9 years, I've worked with hundreds of people from all walks of life, hundreds of people from all over the world. Personally, whether it's for personal life or business, which in this case, business is personal life at the same time as well. And sometimes people mix the two. But I've seen it all. I've studied it all. I've seen it all. And also, I studied myself. And this is why this quote pisses me off. Because there's people who are literally doing this to themselves. And what I mean by that is people are choosing to lose. People are choosing to live in misery. People are choosing to live a low quality life. And here's why. This is why many times, people get at me when I say winning and losing is a choice, and they're like, "Well, what do you mean? It's not necessarily a choice. Some people were positioned in that way." Listen, if you are in a place where you don't want to be, you're on the negative side of things in life. You feel unfulfilled. You wake up every single day, you're miserable. Something's off. If you're feeling like that, the worst thing you can do, the most irresponsible thing you can do, is to not be curious, to not ask questions, to not see what's going on. The worst thing you can do is distract yourself from what is, meaning what's actually going on. What is the truth, the reality of your situation? The worst thing you can do is distract yourself from what is. And this is what most people are doing. But at the same time, people are allowing themselves to stay in the situation they're in, all in the name of comfort, all in the name of not seeing the truth, allowing life to take over, allowing their fears to take over. I've seen people who are behind on rent, 6 months behind on rent, about to lose their home, to live on the streets, right? They're about to get kicked out because they can't pay the rent. Yet they're using debt money, they're using their credit cards to go out on vacation. These same people are posting up in Cancun, or they're going overseas. They're in Europe, traveling all over Europe, traveling all over Asia, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm living the lifestyle." They're looking good for the gram, but in reality, look at their bank account. Look at what's actually going on behind the scenes. People are using money that's not even theirs to escape the problems, to get away from what is. which when they come back, they put themselves in a worse position because of these moves. I've seen that. People waking up unfulfilled, not knowing the true meaning to their existence. Feeling like they don't have any purpose at all. Yet they're spending most of their time distracting themselves instead of finding out what's actually going on, instead of getting to the truth. So, what I mean by people who take breaks when they're losing is people who are choosing to distract themselves, choosing to escape the reality of their situation. It's the people who are partying Friday, Saturday, Sunday, using their rent money to throw up in a strip club, right? They're throwing up their money in a strip club, yeah, or in a club in general. They're buying bottles, they're inviting their friends over, yet they're using their rent money. That has to be by far the most irresponsible thing to do. How do you not stay consistent in eating healthy? If your health every single day you live with low energy, you're overweight, your knees start hurting, you're not where you want to be, you're always tired. Yet still most people decide to make the wrong choices, the poor choices every single day. Now again, I'm only saying this because I care. Don't look at me as the bad guy. Don't view me as the guy. Don't hate on me or don't tell me things that, oh, I'm wrong for this. When I'm saying it because some people just literally need to be aware of it. Because this is how I am behind the scenes. Everybody I'm close to, everybody that I considered a loved one, right? As close as, yo, man, I love this person. I love this human being, right? Like this is, my close little circle that I have true love for. They know that I am literally always telling them the truth, and I'm open to receiving the truth as well. But I'm always telling people the truth. Even sometimes they have this conversation with me, man, bro, you're so direct in the face. When you say things, it's a tough pill to swallow. But listen, it's for your own good. It's for your own benefit. It's irresponsible for you to take a break when you're losing. Now, what I mean by this meaning is to distract yourself when you're already in the negative, when you're not where you want to be. Where's the urgency? Why is there no urgency to solve the problem? Why is there no urgency to be curious to understand the problem or to even figure it out? Why is there no urgency? Why do people allow problems to roll on to the next day? This is why this pisses me off. Because if you actually understood what's going on, if people actually understood what's going on and what they're actually doing, and they see themselves in third person, they take themselves out of their body and they see the moves. It's like, look, you saying you want change, you saying that your life is shit, you saying that you're not where you want to be, but look at the moves you're making. Look at the moves you're making every single day that contradict what you're saying. And what's sad is people will literally spend thousands of dollars to not hear the truth. They're going to these events. They're paying personal coaches. They're paying even personal trainers to not even show up. They're doing things where they're paying for this service in order for it to help their life, but they don't want to hear the reality. They don't want to see what it actually takes to overcome these problems. because it goes against their personal philosophy. It goes against what they want to do on a day-to-day basis. People still want to eat the cheeseburgers with the french fries at McDonald's. People want to act like they're balling, using debt money to go party and to go fucking travel overseas. How embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Listen, if you're not where you want to be, this is the ultimate truth. And I'm going to end it with this. If you're not where you want to be, and you wake up every single day feeling like shit, you have to make the problems the number one priority. You have to be keen about it. You have to get excited about it to figure out what's actually going on. You got to get close to the truth. What am I? What's wrong with me? What am I actually doing on a day-to-day basis? Do I contradict myself when it comes with the moves, with what I want and what I do? Am I taking care of my personal responsibilities? This is what you have to do. Now, when you do that, you will start to see the facts. You take care of that, and then you can celebrate success. You can take that trip because it makes sense now. You can take that trip. You can go to that club. You can eat that food you want. It makes sense. You've been disciplined every single day. You've been putting in the work every single day. You've been focused on your responsibilities. You've been focusing on handling the problem. You haven't been escaping them. And then you celebrate good business. Then you celebrate good success, right? Celebrate success always. Because then now it gets you excited for the next one. What is the next challenge? What else can I overcome? And this is every single day. But if you're the guy moving without urgency, where you're losing, where you're working a job you hate, where you can't pay rent, but you're playing video games instead of paying, looking for ways to make up the money. People say, Anthony, you need sleep, man. You wake up at 3:57 every day. You need sleep. No, not yet. Not yet. I got goals, man. I got goals. I got places that I want to be. I got shit to do. I don't have time to fucking, I don't want to sleep the next 2 hours. I don't need it right now. But I will. Trust me. I will sleep well. But I'm focused every single day on the responsibilities on what I need to do. I'm moving with urgency. Every single day. What is the problem? What do we need to do? Can we figure this out? Can we put this out? How can I get people to understand this? All sorts of problems to try to put out my message and all this stuff. And we're focused on that every single day. And this is what you have to do. But if you're allowing problems to roll on to the next day, if you're not really urgent, it doesn't matter, right? Then you're going to keep doing what you're doing. And that's fine. Just can't complain about it. You can't say that it's a choice. You can't be aware and then do the opposite. But like I posted the other day, and I'm going to end it with this. Friedrich Nietzsche said, sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. That being said, family, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.